G'day YouTubers, it's Go Kiwi here, and today we're back up the usual spot. I haven't actually been up the trails for a while, been sticking to the flats and getting a bit of flats, and in the week the bulldozers and forestry have been logging up here, and it's been a bit dangerous getting around the forestry with the logging. So the weekend they're not up here, so we'll just see how we go today, see where the tracks are, and I'll probably just do a voiceover. And I'll also go over how Taupo half marathon went. So this week is sort of a bit of a down week from training up for the half marathon last weekend, and it went okay, and I'll go over it. But just for now, I'll just take a picture of the trails and let you enjoy the view and do a recap of Taupo half marathon. Got my hat that I've got from Goodie Bag 2019 Auckland half marathon, and that year I actually won a pair of, I'm wearing them every day since just about, is a Essex track pant type of thing. Okay, we'll get on with it. So just going over a recap of the half marathon, Taupo half marathon. There's a picture of the medal, nice looking medal, so that was good. And so it was after my coming back from injury after doing Wellington half marathon. There wasn't much photos of this one, so the photos didn't come out that good, so I just took these sort of basic photos here. Another photo there. And so my plan sort of worked on this half marathon. I stuck with the hour 40 pacer, and by the time I came to the finish, managed to get ahead a little ahead and finished it in 1 hour 38. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good, for actually better than I thought I was going to do after having the injuries. Didn't get that much footage of the race itself. I took a little video of me in the cabin where I stayed up in Taupo. Me and my brother went up, but he went on to Rotorua, and I stayed at Taupo, and I showed a little video of the goodie bag, what was in the goodie bag here. For tomorrow, this is the Taupo half marathon I'm doing, so I've got a good goodie bag. Wasn't expecting a goodie bag really. For the last couple I haven't really got proper goodie bags, but what have we got? We've got some goo chews and my sushi drink, awesome energizing drink. They're really nice drinks, and I've never had this before. Bag of bagels. We're getting sort of more Americanified here in New Zealand. Bagels are kind of like, never heard of them much, but they're getting a bit popular here. And usually we've got some, what else have we got? Got some snacks, some skin gel, sports bar, fruit bar, chocolate bar thing, and a bit of biscuits, and little promotions for 20% off shoes. Now that's awesome. I wasn't expecting all that. So yeah, it was my first time doing Taupo half marathon, and thanks to his little map of the half marathon, thanks to Stephen Wong that I know, he's done a few races and runs with. He gave me the tip. He's done it 8 times, and he said just be careful on the first half, it's a bit hilly, and the second half is more flat. So I'm lucky he told me that. So there's a bit of the hills in the second half, and then run along on the way back, just all flat. So that's a good tip, and if you are planning on doing it, remember it's hilly in the first half of the half marathon, YouTubers. Always just take it easy. I'm just starting up the steps a little bit. Warm up properly, YouTubers, warm up properly. So on the day before, I looked around to find the finish line, and there I found the finish line here. Now this is the finish line. So now the next action is trying to find where's the starting line. Dramas, just to find the... So according to the map, it looked as though the starting and finish line started in the same place, but the starting line was in a different place, and I had no idea where it was. But the actual starting line they build in the morning. So if you're doing it, YouTubers, there's no starting line, and it just appears in the morning on the main street of Taupo Highway 1. So the Taupo half marathon went really well, happy with that. And so I stopped at Taupo, like I said, and my brother went up to Rotorua. But the original plan was my brother and his son, because my brother wanted to shout his son to some events and a good holiday, because my brother had a week off in Rotorua. So I was going to stay one night in Taupo and meet them, brother and his son Jacob, in Rotorua. But so Jacob rang up sick. He got crook, had some sort of a bit of a flu cold thing, so he couldn't go. And so we carried on to Rotorua. We're already booked. The hotel was booked, so we carried on. But something shocking and frightening happened that I wouldn't want anyone to go through. But I've mentioned it on air anyway. It might help someone. It was to do with the hot pools in Rotorua. Yes, I'll mention it more towards the end of the video, what happened at the hot pools, but overall the trip went really well. But all I can say is be very careful going to the hot pools, people. Can't hear any buddhas, diggers, forest. Little bit close to the top deck. Oh yes, nice day for it, YouTubers. How's your running going? What races have you done so far this year? Commenting below. Go onto the top deck. So yep, comment below what races you've done this year and what have you got coming up for the last quarter of the year, YouTubers. Okay, just going through top track, and I might try these little goo lollies that I've never tried before. They came in the goodie bag with Taupo on. Okay, let's try that. See how that goes. I just have gels and tailwind is what I've been having on my races I've been doing. YouTube it. Through the top gate. This is a neat little area. Just a little sort of buffed out track. These buffed out tracks are awesome. More trail, or New Balance Moors. Okay, more filming soon. Just up past the YouTubers, up past the lookout, and this used to be pretty much getting towards the stag track. It's completely changed, and I can't see any signs at all saying logging, but so it could be open to the public soon, very soon. But right now, can't see any signs saying public not allowed, road closed. Whoo, what a different feeling. Awesome. Right. I'm actually going this way because just making up extra mileage, extra K. If I went down the usual track, get back to the car, be about 10K. So I do a bit more across here. Try and make about 15K a day. Jiggy jog. Just enjoy the view. YouTubers, awesome. Actually, it was in a bulldozer inside, bigger inside, so alright. That's the way across the other hills now. How's that for view? Woo! Hey! South Island in the distance. That's cool. That is cool. Woo! What do you reckon? What a day. Cold start though. Awesome 360 view. Taupo's over there. South Island over there. Australia over there. So getting on to what I was saying earlier about what happened at the swap, the Rotorua hot pools is after the half marathon in Taupo, I had a quick swim up Spa Road swimming pool just to clean up, and I was feeling okay, just a bit tired from the half marathon, so I went up to Rotorua and picked up my brother, and we rang up out of the phone book, different hot pools, and a lot of them were booked out. You had to book later, but the only one we could get into, so it was turned out it was one of the nicest pools in Rotorua. So here's us entering the hot pools. Amazing place. It's only been there for about a year, but what an incredible place. Worth having a look when you go up there. And here's us just having a bit of a muck around and a bit of a look around, enjoying the place. Incredible amount of stuff they've got on their menu and in the cave. So here's us having a bit of a play around in the hot pool. Main tribe in Rotorua. And I think the next main tribe here is yeah, there's a here out there. So it was pretty freaky what happened next. We were in the hot pools for not even an hour, but it was like 39 degrees, and so I got out and I was getting dressed, and then my brother got out as well. But next minute I looked around and he completely was out fainted, and his face was all going grey, and I thought, what the hell is going on here? Absolute shock. And I called for help from the people that work in the hot pools, and they came, and I wanted to ring the ambulance straight away, but then they said no, it looks like he's getting his colouring back. So he started to come around, And I said, he just said, your brother said, don't ring the ambulance. So I wanted to ring the ambulance, but they said, it looks like he's coming around and he's okay, but still a shock. And what we found out later was, uh, being that hot, 39 degrees, when you stand up in a hot pool for too long, you get the heat stroke, and your blood vessels open, and the blood goes straight from your main organs to your legs. So that's why people faint. But I thought he was having a heart attack. So be very careful when you go to the hot pools, YouTubers. So on the way home from Rotorua and Taupo, we stopped at Fine Fettle Cafe and had some pancakes, buckwheat pancakes, to cheer ourselves up. YouTubers, take it easy and be very careful in the hot pools.